Mr. Smith, workforce development has become a hot topic across many organizations and businesses. What do you think about dual enrollment programs in schools that teach a specific skill and lead to a credential?
Well, I tell you, the business community, I agree. They should support our schools. And really, if you look at some of the history, especially since merger 20 years ago, they have been. Now, I got to say this, that the business community has stepped up bigger and bigger and bigger over the last couple of years, and that's certainly encouraging. The Future Ready Institutes, again, if you don't understand what that is, it's exciting, the possibilities that those institutes are going to bring, giving our students an opportunity to have a good paying job once they graduate from high school, because we know all kids are not going to go to college. So that's so vitally important. So I really thank Chattanooga 2.0 for what they have done related to that. I've worked in the nonprofit world for 30 years, and it's amazing how in Chattanooga, how business always seems to rise to the challenge. I got to believe, I don't know if there's a more philanthropic community in the state. I could be wrong, but it's just amazing how people want to help, how people want to get involved, and how people want to help. I remember years ago, some of you teachers, older teachers, will remember when we had the Adopt a School program. And it was effective, but it couldn't be sustained because we didn't have the funding to do it. And that Adopt a School program is really akin to what we want to do with the community schools. And I saw my friend Stephanie Hayes walk in a minute ago, and what they're doing with the community schools over at Red Bank High School, just amazing. Where they're taking services, wraparound services to the school. We're working on one over here at Hickson Middle School, and there's going to be others. So that concept works over the years in our YCAP program, and all those services that are provided in terms of parent classes and parent support and mentoring and counseling and accountability, and all those things work. So maybe we need to look at some of those things and take programs like Stephanie Hayes' community school over at Red Bank High School and the YCAP program that my young son directs now to our communities that need those services. And again, who's supporting that is our business and industry and our philanthropists. And it's an exciting thing for Chattanooga to have that.
So I will say this, that Hickson High School is a great model for this. You all have a workforce development program that's already actively working. So I want to just say what a wonderful job the teachers and staff, the parents and the students are doing already here at Hickson High School. I do believe that it is essential to creating opportunities for our children by providing them with opportunities like this. One thing that I would say that could enhance this is making this a system that starts earlier. We're working with early childhood education, but what if we were to bring in our local community and our local businesses and they were invested in the beginning of a child's education, at the beginning? If we had local businesses, you guys know about the career days, bring a parent to work days, those kinds of things. What if we did that with local businesses? They came into elementary schools and said, hey, this is what I do, this is what you can do. And we're able to provide that beginning exploration and that development from the beginning. We're there to provide a quality, high quality education for children, connecting them to the education and the resources that they need. But then on the other side of that, we're allowing them to have an opportunity when they're entering high school to go out into the community and maybe find a mentorship program with the local business, maybe be able to have an opportunity to expand their knowledge of what's possible. I know that there are a lot of children who are exiting the school systems and they're not prepared. How many of you, if you can think of it, knew exactly what you wanted to do when you left high school? It took some time to do that, but if we were to partner with our communities, partner with our local businesses, and found ways to invest in that exploration and finding ways to develop their gifts and their talents so that once they left high school, they had more direction and they were able to set themselves on a path. Yeah, that's what I would say for now.
Mr. Smith, any rebuttal?
Well, again, I will mention the community schools concept where kids will be able to stay in their community. We don't have to move them around like the Apex report suggests. And we're going to provide services in that community. And again, with what Chattanooga 2.0 is doing with our magnet schools, and these kids are going to have a lot of opportunities. So I'm proud of what our workforce partnerships is doing in Hamilton County.
Thank you.
One thing with that is our world is huge. The world is big, and I know that there are a lot of young people who, one of my jobs prior to the one, I'm currently the director of a mental health program that works with at-risk youth and young adults for mental illness. A job that I had prior to that was working with families in crisis who I recruited volunteers who were able to house or take care of their children while those families got on their feet. A lot of those children did not move outside of that 3-block radius. That was their world. So we have an opportunity to, one, invite the world to them, but also providing an opportunity for them to get outside of their box so that they can see just how big the world is and how many opportunities actually do exist for them. If we keep them in their box, how far can they truly go? How far can their minds truly expand if we keep them there? So.
Well, thank you.